Hi, welcome to Making All the Plans. I'm Connie, and if we haven't met before, I'm a busy mom of two active kids, and both my husband and I have full time careers. My goal is to share with you how I stay on top of all life throws at me in one planner so that you might be able to do the same. I am so excited to be getting into my new planner. I am using some old stickers because I have been spending so much time on my planner setup. So I'm just grabbing these flowers from the flower sticker book. And then I also grabbed the Essential Quotes sticker book, the Blush in It sticker book, and a few colorful boxes from Proud Sticker Designs on Etsy. I'm not sure that I'll use all of the sticker books, but I wanted to have some variety and some choices as I built my monthly spread. I will mention that my Proud Sticker Designs stickers are very picked over at this point. I probably should order some more. So I had very limited shapes. I also, of course, have some washi tape in case I want to use those. And I am obsessed with this capless fountain pen. So I will be using that as well. So let's get into decorating the first month of 2025. And I'm going to start by putting down boxes for all of the birthdays and appointments that I have for January of 2025. And January is a heavy birthday month for us. And we also tend to have a lot of doctor's appointments in the beginning of the year just because our insurance resets. So I'm ready to knock out those well visits and all of those yearly appointments. I just try and get them done as soon as possible at the beginning of the year so I don't have to try to squeeze them in at the end. So I'm using these small pink stickers to represent birthdays because we have so many of them in the month of January. My dad's birthday, my mom's birthday, my sister-in-law, one of my nieces, and then quite a few of my friends also have birthdays in January. And I don't put all of my friends' birthdays on the calendar, but those close ones I do, and it just seems like they're very clustered in the month of January. And I do only have one of those slightly larger pink boxes left, and I would like to just use it up, but the problem is getting everything balanced. We'll see if I end up using that one last one or not, but that is my favorite size for the monthly for appointments because it leaves me enough space to write more than just the time. And I will dig through my washi tape, but these are just all of my go-tos. I didn't really go to my wall where there are other options, but I did just decide to go on this pink grid washi tape so that I could bring in that slightly darker pink from the flowers. And I felt like it went pretty well. It doesn't necessarily match the light pink of the boxes, but I liked that there would be a variety of pink and I wouldn't have to work so hard to make everything matchy matchy. I'm going to start by using the washi tape to just mark off the last 3 days of my kids' winter break. And then I'll just come back in and put a box sticker over top of part of the line so that I can note what that line is actually for. I do wish that this year in particular we had one more week so that we could take a little trip somewhere. I've been craving a little trip, but with my son getting his wisdom teeth out right before Christmas and not knowing what the recovery time would end up being, it was probably good that we did not schedule a trip right now. He did have quite a bit of swelling and discomfort for quite a while. And thankfully, the swelling is starting to go down and the pain has gone away, but it took a little longer than I had expected for him to recover from the surgery. So now I'm going to go in and drop in the stickers that I need for all of the appointments that we have in January, whether it's a doctor's appointment or a meeting, not my typical work meetings, but other meetings like we have a soccer meeting on the 6th. So I will take boxes and drop all of those in for the month. And I like to put my boxes down first because In my planner in general, functionality is the key, but then I do like things to look pretty and to be decorated. But if I only had a few things going on throughout the month, I would decorate the page more than if I had a lot going on during the month. So I probably won't put a ton of decor on the calendar part of the month itself, just because there's so much going on this month and I don't need more clutter to the page. I just need to be able to see the events that are going to happen. When I am using multiple colors of boxes, I do like those colors to be balanced across the page. So I am going to swap out one of these green boxes for a brown box just so that it is a little bit more balanced with the brown and green boxes. I did decide to put a little bit of washi tape underneath this bigger brown box. This is a holiday for my kids, so I just thought that I would use that washi tape underneath this box like I did underneath the box on the second, and then the first and third to represent when they were off school. And I don't love that the washi tape is only in these two small areas, so I am going to take it and run it across the entire length of the page just so that it brings that pattern in just a little bit more onto the page. I don't like where the pattern feels like it should be continued somewhere else on the page and it isn't. So when I have that gut feeling, I do go ahead and add it somewhere else. So now that my functional boxes are down and I've gotten my washi tape laid down, I can move on to adding more decor to the page and possibly some quotes. I'm going to start with the florals because they are my favorite thing to decorate my pages with. And I'm going to try to use these two pages towards the back completely up so that I can get rid of them completely. I love finishing a sticker sheet. And as I'm trying to place this sticker down, I do drop it on the page and then I rip my page trying to get it unstuck. So I will grab my undo to get that up, and I don't mind covering up that ripped spot with this floral. It is big enough and I can maneuver it well enough that it will cover up that ripped spot. If it hadn't, I would have just found another sticker to cover it up. I also usually white out the lines that are under the clear stickers, but this time I just let it go, partially because the undo was still drying, also just because I didn't feel like it was necessary there. But if I do put some text down over a line, I try to pay attention to whether or not it makes it more difficult to read what the sticker says. I did decide to put a quote sticker down here and it just says, "Happiness blooms from within." And I'm going to grab my undo again just for fear of ripping the paper. And I'm going to tuck this sticker under the floral, but the other option would have been to cut the sticker down. But I kind of like how it looks overlapped. So I'm glad that I made the decision to tuck it under the floral. I am having a hard time getting this quote sticker straight at all, not even straight-ish for the first couple tries. So I did use my pen to hold back the floral sticker in order to get that aligned straight against the edge. Now I'm going to work on decorating the first 2 days before the first of the month. And I really wanted to use this long stem, and I'm not exactly sure where I want to put it down, but I do end up settling on putting it across that first box and partially into the sidebar. My goal was to not cover up any of the numbers for the days and also carry it into the sidebar so that it looked a little more cohesive and not that the sidebar was all on its own. And then I'm going to just lay this floral down over top of the stem, which again is not something that I would normally do. Normally I would cut away the stem where the flower laid, But I wasn't minding that overlap look today, so I did go ahead and just leave it how it was. But I did want to put some sort of quote up there at the beginning of the month as well. I do end up settling on a clear sticker that says, "You are your only limit." And again, I would normally white out those lines before I put the sticker down, but instead I just lined up the line below with part of the text so it wasn't as distracting. The next thing I want to do is find some more of that pink that I have in the bottom right hand corner of the right spread. I really want that pink color to be carried across the page, just like I wanted that darker pink color of the washi tape to be carried across the spread. So I found this quote with the pink background that says, "You do not have to be perfect to be amazing." And I knew that I wanted to overlap some florals and or some greenery on top of the pink sticker like I did in the bottom right hand corner. So I wanted to continue that look across the page. So I'm just going to play around with the sticker layout a little bit and then I will get this laid down. I didn't want the leaf to be too far off the page. I kind of wanted the majority of it on the page, so I tried to maneuver it so that it was mostly not overlapping the edge of the page. And then I did go ahead and put that other little piece of greenery in so that I could be done with this sticker sheet. I also know that I wanted a floral there as well, so I wanted to get one of the bigger ones that I had left and drop it in here. I do wish that I had another big floral like in the bottom right hand corner, but I did not have any more of those left. So I decided that I would go ahead and put two florals together to make it look more full like the one in the bottom right hand corner. And then I did not like the white space below those florals, so I'm trying to figure out what I want to drop in there. So I'm looking through the Blush Knit sticker book, and then I decided that I would use that last pink box and just put a couple of boxes down at the bottom of the sidebar. What will I write in them? I'm not sure yet, but I am sure that I can figure something out. You can always find something to write in the boxes, even if it's a little motivational sentence or a go for it or anything can fit in those boxes. I am going to grab one more little floral to drop in between those two boxes, and then I am going to call this spread complete. And I'm putting that in air quotes because it is complete until I decide it's not complete. But let me go ahead and write in all of the events for the month. And I did have to drop in a couple more boxes for events that I forgot about. And this is where I'm thinking this is the final spread. And I even laid everything out to take pictures of it and then realized that I had really wanted to use those pink boxes from the Essential Quotes sticker book. So I am going to go back and grab these and drop them in. Are they the perfect pink? Nope, they're not, but I feel like I used enough different pinks throughout the spread that it's okay that they're not the perfect pink. So the quotes that I used for this are Sparkle and Shine, Dreams Don't Work Unless You Do, Wonderful, Here and Now, and Happy Day. And the reason why I decided to add these was purely because I wanted to use some stickers out of this sticker book that I pulled. I did not think that they were necessary or that the spread was lacking anything. It was just because I had not pulled anything from that sticker book in quite some time. But once I get these little pink quote stickers down, then I will call it complete for this spread. Thank you so much for joining me. This will be my last video of 2024, and I cannot wait to start the new year tomorrow. I'm wishing everyone a happy new year, a safe and healthy 2025, and I cannot wait to see you in my next video where I will hopefully be sharing a year-old Hobonichi cousin that I want to just play in. If you want to join me in 2025, don't forget to hit subscribe. You can also hit that little bell to get notified of any new videos. But thank you to all of those of you who have been along for the ride for a while, and also welcome to any new subscribers or new viewers. I am so excited to see what is in store for 2025. Everybody have a great one. Bye.